Well, hi, hello, and good morning. And for those of you that might be joining us for the very first time, my name is Jones, and together with my husband, Ken Annandale, we have a very large Amway business in South Africa, based from Cape Town. And we are also in Namibia and Botswana as part of our Southern Africa region, and also elsewhere in the world, in the UK, the USA, Europe, and also Russia, and very shortly also in Asia. So we really are passionate about building our Amway business and about finding new ways to communicate with all our members around the world. So this topic today of our short video is going to be about you, the first circle. Often when we explain the marketing plan, we tend to draw circles just to explain, you, and then you add for, etc. And you always see all those circles. But you, the first circle, you are actually the most important circle. So I'm going to take a little bit of time today just talking about you. And, the strength and the weakness maybe of an Amway business is that you are your own boss with your Amway business. It's your business. I certainly can't do it for you. No one else can do it for you. You've got to decide whether the benefits that you're going to get from your Amway business are worthwhile for you to actually decide to get good at it and actually build it properly. So starting with that understanding, number one, we're going to actually cover 3 S's. Number one is that you need to sell. This is your income for today. You can earn money as soon as you've registered with Amway. Within the next few minutes, you can already be earning money from Amway by selling. So it's really important that you get to know and understand the products and the features and benefits so that you can start earning that money today, Monday, today. Okay, then the next S is S number 2. And S number 2 is all about sponsoring. And this is where you start to develop your own teams and start earning Amway commission. And as you know, this is currently our registration pack in Southern Africa. And as you are adding new people to your team, you're earning that monthly commission. And you're starting to build up money that is your future money. And it's going to come in not only next month, but the month after, the year after, 5 years later, etc. We've been involved now for 20 years. And I think since 2005, we have not earned less than 10,000 rands a month. And more recently, it has doubled and tripled, etc. So the money is really worthwhile. And that comes from sponsoring and learning how to sponsor. And then the third S, S number 3, is all about supporting. And, in today's world, it just amazes me. It really does. I mean, in my lifetime, we were at a time and a period where we did not have cell phones. And my stepdaughter, she looks at me, well, how did you even date? And the way that we communicate nowadays is phenomenal. We can be sitting anywhere. Typically here, sometimes we're sitting on the beach and we've got signal. We can communicate with anyone in the world. We can do business. We can be social. We can develop relationships, etc. And it's all done in an instant. So it's really important that as you establishing your team and building your team and bringing on new customers, that you are looking after them and following up with them appropriately. And, maybe I just want to add a little caveat there and to say, it's not necessary to be excessive in terms of your communication. You need to actually find out from your customers and from your clients what really suits them the best. I think everybody appreciates being reminded if there's a great promotion, like some of the promotions that have just come out now. How's that? 20% discount on some of the key Nutrilite items. Really fantastic. This is all because of the 20th anniversary that Amway South Africa is celebrating right now. Some amazing discounts. Now, sure, I want everyone to know about that because I want everybody to be able to benefit from those discounts. So sure, a lot of your customers will be really happy to get a call from you and a reminder that these discounts or these specials or these free gifts with purchase are available. But maybe it's not necessary for every day. It might be twice a month or 3 times a month, something like that. The people within your team that have indicated to you strongly that they are more interested in being active and actually being involved in creating a longer lasting income from their business. Maybe these are people that you work out a partnership agreement, in terms of like, do we need to be speaking to each other every day? Is it once a week? Do we need face-to-face time, either online or face-to-face actually, if that's possible? What do we need to do just so that we can keep in touch and so that we can keep supporting each other and encouraging each other? Because let's be honest, it's very easy to get negative, and it's very easy to kind of fall back into old habits, and just not continue with the process, even though you know and understand the benefits and the good results that can come your way. But it's just sometimes easier to watch Netflix or, park off with your friends at, the local cafe or restaurant or pub or whatever it is, or just go to a barbecue and forget about everything. Barbecue, I believe I even said barbecue. It's braai. Wow, I've been out of South Africa too long. 40 days to go, and then we're back in South Africa, so super excited. Okay, right, so next then we have M for meeting, and M for meeting is all about keeping people activated. And you don't have to meet face-to-face nowadays. That's what's so awesome about online, is that you can meet via Facebook. Facebook, they have a group videoing opportunities. You can use Skype. We've been experimenting with a platform called Zoom, just on their free profile. So there's many different ways that you can meet with the key people in your team. And it's really important that you do that, because people will be excited for about 3 days after a meeting. So maybe you will need to find 2 occasions in a week that you can actually sit with your key people. And it doesn't have to be long, maybe it's just 15 minutes that you can just connect and say, hey, great, so-and-so achieved this last week, so-and-so achieved that, we've got the next goal is coming up. Let's see how we can work together. This is an idea someone had. This is an idea someone had. We've got so many ideas at the moment. I'm going to have to work out a schedule when we come back. Like, what are we going to do when, because we just want to be so involved in so many activities, and really just get the products and the marketing out there. So let's just unpack this a little bit more about the products. So number one, you need to understand the Amway products and just how special and exclusive they are, the quality that we have from Amway, the quality assurances and guarantees that we have from Amway, and the benefits, features and benefits of each of the products. I'm sure everybody that I'm speaking to probably is already using the Amway Glister toothpaste, but do you know what makes the Amway Glister toothpaste so special? Yes, it makes your teeth feel smooth. It's great for your gums. It's got an anti-gum disease ingredient in it, etc. But do you know about the fluoride and the exact quantity of the fluoride that's in the Glister toothpaste as opposed to other toothpaste? And that's what makes one of the many features and benefits that makes Glister toothpaste so special. So, we really need to understand and learn those details for ourselves so that we can explain the products successfully to other people, so they realize, wow, if I use Glister toothpaste, that really means I'm not going to be suffering so much from cavities and gum disease, etc., etc. My teeth and my gums are going to be so much healthier, So this is the benefit of using the Glister toothpaste. So becoming a 100% user means like you've just got to make a decision. Hey, I'm not going to be supporting other products. I want to be supporting products from my own business. So it really makes sense that even if your toothpaste that you were currently using before moving to the Amway Glister toothpaste is half empty, just keep it for your demo kit, because you are going to need to, kind of contrast the quality of the Amway products with the quality of other products that are out there. So don't throw them away. Keep them in your demo kit, but definitely switch to the Amway products as soon as possible. And it's also important because then when people come to your home and you're talking about Amway, they can see for themselves that you're using the Amway products and that you're happy with them. Then it's very important that you have your own demo kits. Often the person that you might be working with, or that you've joined a particularly strong leader in a certain group in a certain area, and they've got their own demo kits, and they might be kind enough to lend you a demo kit from time to time. But it's really important that you get your own demo kit together as soon as possible. And for sure, you want to know that people in your organization are also going to copy you and do the same thing, and they're going to put their own demo kits together as soon as possible. So have a demo kit together for the home care. Have a demo kit together for like the laundry care. These all like the blue labels. If you can afford to put together an artistry kit, or you've just got a whole bunch of empty Nutrilite containers, etc., but you really want to put some really significant demo kits together. Then I think it's very important that you introduce your Amway products to your close friends and family as soon as possible. So, a lot of your close friends and family, they might not be your diamonds or your big movers and shakers in your Amway business, but they will support you. And they will buy from you on a regular basis. And I think it's important that definitely you practice with your friends and family first, before maybe going out to other prospects and other clients. And always, when you're showing the business opportunity, make sure that you're always showing at least 10 to 20 of the Amway products as well. So if you are focusing maybe specifically on one area of the products, maybe you're focusing on artistry, or you're a doctor and you're focusing on Nutrilite, or you've decided to focus on excess, but make sure that you are showing those brands and explaining the different products and the different ingredients and what makes them so special after your business opportunity. A business opportunity without the products in Amway, it's not going to work. Okay, the PV, the point values that generate the incomes for us come from the sale and the movement of the products. So this is why it's really important to get that priority sorted in your Amway business. Always focus on home care and personal care first. Really, really important. People are going to really love you and appreciate the savings that they get, one, by using these high quality products, but also the effectiveness of the products. I mean, wow, when I run out of SA8, for example, I really panic because I know I'm going to start having problems with my skin itching and things like that from other soap powders. And the same with the G&H soap, etc. I really start to panic if I run out of those because I'm so used to the quality. And then when I move to another soap, even though it's supposed to be anti-allergenic and this and this and this, I can immediately feel it on my skin. It's not the same quality. So start with home care and personal care, and then move on to the artistry and the Nutrilite brands, which are massive, massive brands. And I'm going to try and finish in the next 5 minutes because I really want to keep to time. And then I think it's important as well to stock up on a few items that you know that you're selling a lot of, because it's not cost effective to keep on having to run back to the Amway Center to purchase like one item. Say, for example, you happen to be selling a lot of the washing powder. Now you've got a new customer, they buy the one washing powder that you have, and now you've got to run back to town, go and buy another washing powder, come back again. It doesn't make sense. So have a few of the items that you are moving quickly. And remember that Amway does have a return policy. So if it does happen that you've overstocked slightly on an item that doesn't seem to be selling as well as you hoped it would, within a month, then take those items back and just kind of realign your stock if you need to. So if that happens with me, I just use it myself in any event, but just to know that you can do that. And then follow up with your customers. Our customer might be using your product for the first time. Just follow up with them. Are they finding it is working for them? Are they using the correct quantities? Have they mixed the correct quantities with the containers that they're using, or whatever it is? if you recommending an artistry skincare product, is it the right skincare product for them? How, a week later, how is their skin reacting? Remember, we do have 100% satisfaction guarantee on all Amway products, and therefore, if there is a problem, you can actually exchange the product for them, and that's a very important part of customer service. So you really want to make sure that your customers are happy, and also because they're going to refer you to other customers. They're going to say, wow, this would really work for so-and-so because so-and-so also has this problem, or I've noticed that so-and-so is so fatigued at work every day. They would super appreciate to be on this product, or to get access, or to get ginseng, or whatever it is. So that's very important. And also you can cross-sell. So maybe you've had a customer that has just stocked up with the laundry care and the home care. They're really happy with that, and the personal care. And now you can just suggest to them, well, maybe you're ready now to have a look at the eSpring. Would you like to try the eSpring, the water purifier in your own home, and see if that works for you? Taste for yourself the quality of the water with the chlorine now taken out. And just see how cost-effective having an eSpring water purifier in your own home can really be, because now you can do your own bottled water, etc., without having to buy these trolley loads and trolley loads of bottled water from the stores, who are super happy to take your money. This is going to save you a lot of money to get an eSpring for sure. So anyway, lots of cross-selling that you can do. And then just to finish off here, a couple of last points. Just as a personal goal, if you're really selling, why not give yourself a goal of finishing August at 6% in your personal capacity? Never mind your group, never mind your team, or adding people to your team and all of their accumulated points. But why not challenge yourself to be 6%? We've got 10% discount on eSprings at the moment, and one eSpring is about 430 points. So make it a goal, to sell at least one eSpring for the month of August, maybe two. Especially with the water crisis in Cape Town at the moment, the quality of the water, there is no one standing on their head sideways, weird ways, whatever, that can actually say that the water is clean coming out of your tap. We have got huge issues. So it's more important now than ever to have your own water purifier on your own tap in your own kitchen. So definitely you can sell that 10% discount. Wow, that's a bargain. Maybe you can even reach 9%, which is 1,200 points. So, if you made that like a monthly goal to always be not less than 600 points, and you're selling, you're making a good profit. And that cash profit is going into your own pocket, and definitely covering any expenses that you might be having with your Amway business, but also going a long way to sort out many other issues that you might have, that you just want to pay off this debt, or pay off this credit card, or whatever it is, or start saving for a holiday for yourself and your family at the end of the year, or whatever. So set that as a goal for the end of August. And then also don't forget to invite customers that you have to meetings or product presentations that are happening. Amway South Africa is increasingly supporting us in terms of making these special events available to us. And if you get notification, like today, right now, the Indaba is running at the Cape Town Amway Center. It's a great event. It's hosted by Amway Cape Town, and they go to great pains to make sure that there's some special offers available only to the Indaba customers, that there's lucky draws. They've got great DVD material. So, it's a great event. And you might have a customer who might be a customer today, but they will just experience a meeting like that and then just say, wow, I can also do this, and I can also make an extra 5,000 or whatever it is that they need per month from my Amway business. And I'm already using the products anyway, and I really love them. So yeah, I can also do this. And that's really important, because you always want to be expanding your business. And as I close off, just remember once again to make a list. Have you made a comprehensive list of all of your personal, family, and friends, and then B, prospective customers and clients that you can think of, that you know personally, and also maybe potential business partners, etc. Do you have that written down as a list? that you can go back to and confirm, wow, yes, I have actually spoken to this person. I've arranged this. These 4 or 5 people, we've decided to get together on Saturday morning for like a coffee and a cake, or, these people, we are going to do a hike on Saturday. These people I'm going to do a cycle ride with, and we're going to talk about the excess sports nutrition. I'm going to give them a couple of free samples, whatever it is. So make a list so that you can go back to it and strategize and see, okay, for the 100 people doing 100 points in my business that I ultimately need to be 10,000 points, where are they going to come from? And then you can start creating a strategy, and you're free to communicate back with me and just say, hey, Penny, I've worked this out. This is what I'm going to do. These people I'm going to see like this. These people we're going to see like that. These people we're going to Skype with. Can you join me for a Skype with these people? Yes. The answer is yes. We can do that. So let's really make the last 10 days of August absolutely phenomenal. I really wish you guys all the best of success. And with all the discounts that are currently available from Amway right now for the month of August, I know that you're going to make a lot of money, and your business is going to go from strength to strength. So from me to you, bye-bye, and see you in about 40 days. And I'm going to sign off right now. See you later.